Ladies and gentlemen, it's time. It's time. We are doing the Kalshi Super Bowl game picks. It's presented by Kalshi. It is the world's #1 predictive market. You are not sports betting. You're buying and selling securities. So if you make any picks this Super Bowl weekend, listen to us and make sure to do it with Kalshi.
Got to do it with Kalshi. Got a link in the bio. $10 free. Big Super Bowl bet. It's way more fun. Links directly to your bank account, which is great. Ease of use, right? So big week on Kalshi. Let's get into the game picks.
All right. I'll start us off here.
Yeah, you start off.
I'm going to start off. So when this matchup was first set after the AFC and NFC championships, I was thinking this could be a pretty tough one. Like, Pats, they might be in for a freaking challenge against these Seahawks. But over the last 2 weeks, I have just completely talked myself into the Patriots winning this game. Like, the Seahawks, they've been an incredible team all year long, and they deserve to be the favorite in this one. But you know what? Someone has to be on the right side of history. Because I've watched everyone on TV across the board pick Seattle on this game. Think about how unlikely this Patriots season was. Very few people thought they'd be a playoff team. No one thought they'd win the division. I mean, not a soul thought they'd be in the Super Bowl right now. What's one more? What's one more win? I got the Patriots winning this one 16-14.
16-14. Well, that just tells me all I need to know. Andy clearly has no clue who's going to win this game. If he thinks the Patriots defense is going to hold Seattle to 14 points, he's got another thing coming to him. First off, I don't know who's supposed to score 16 points for the Patriots. Have you guys watched their offense the last couple of weeks? Absolutely abysmal. Drake May's shoulder is a bum shoulder. He's got no throwing ability right now. Who's your best running back? Stevenson?
He's been on
Henderson? They are brutal. You guys have no names. Stephon Diggs, he's a washed-up player. He's just a little talking baby out there. Matt Collins has 3 fingers. He's a warrior. You guys are about to get spanked in the Super Bowl. I have the Seattle Seahawks rolling in to the Pacific Northwest, coming down from Seattle, going to San Francisco, Levi Stadium, that magnetic energy out there in San Francisco. Sam Darnold, one of the biggest underdog stories in NFL history. This red-headed ginger comes in and plays a perfect game. He's going to be 35 for 38, 4 touchdowns. Seattle is going to win 31-13. It's going to be a blowout. Everyone after this game is going to be talking about the Bad Bunny halftime performance because the game was so quote-unquote boring. It's going to be over by halftime. Mike Vrabel is going to be literally crying on the sidelines in happiness because he gets to keep his peace.
Wow. Yeah, that's crazy. I just don't see this one turning into a blowout. Like, we're hearing that from a lot of people across the internet. Like, this could be a bloodbath. Patriots about to get spanked. The Patriots haven't been blown out all year long. Like, the biggest margin they've lost by all season is 7 points. So the Seahawks may very well win this thing because they're the best team. But anyone expecting that the Patriots are just going to be run off the field because they didn't play anyone and they don't deserve to be here, I don't think that's going to be the case. Like, I think this is going to be a close, low-scoring game.
Back it up with some facts.
Well, let's go. We buried the lead. We did bury the lead. The line on Kalshi, it's 4.5 points.
Okay.
It's 4.5 points, and even taking my Patriots glasses off, I like the Patriots with the points. Like, I don't know that either quarterback is going to have some career game. This is 2 defenses that are playing really well right now. Low-scoring games are more likely to be close games, and 4.5 is a pretty wide margin. So I like the Pats with the points. Very clearly, I'm taking the under because I'm predicting 30 points total. But here's some stats that I think will get people maybe get people to come around a little bit.
Hammer the over. Don't listen to Andy. Seahawks are going to roll. They're going to fly to victory.
I think the Pats might have a little coaching edge here. And neither of these teams have a ton of Super Bowl experience on the roster, but Mike Vrabel played in 3 Super Bowls as a player. Or won 3. He actually played in 4. Josh McDaniels has been to 10 as an offensive coordinator. So Patriots on their coaching staff, they have a little bit more experience navigating the big game. And I don't think this Mike McDonald is any slouch. I think he's a great coach. But gun to my head, I think I'm taking Mike Vrabel. And he's kind of shown the ability with his defense to really confuse some of the opposing quarterbacks. Like we heard from Justin Herbert in the Charger game that the Patriots were throwing out crazy looks on defense that he didn't even know what he was looking at. C.J. Stroud didn't make any comments to that effect, but we could all see it. He had no idea what he was looking at. I think there's an opportunity for a defensive masterclass where they can really get Sam Darnold thrown off, flustered, and the Pats have been really good at putting on the pressure recently.
So it's
up pressure.
It's funny that Andy's talking about experience as to them having a coaching edge. Andy's the kind of hiring manager where he's getting resumes and he sees a young, talented, hungry, great, hardworking guy, really good in the interviews, but he refuses to hire him because he doesn't have the experience. Absolute bullshit way to go about life. Experience means absolutely nothing. When those lights come on, experience is an absolute wash. They are not on the field playing. I couldn't disagree more. I'm going to take the young, hungry, talented coaching staff of the Seattle Seahawks. They are going to have this team dialed in, ready to go. The Patriots are so predictable on defense. Watch some big plays drawn up by Clint Kubiak this week.
Well, that's a good point because here's another reason I think the Pats have a coaching edge. Clint Kubiak's got one foot out the door. And because he's accepted the job to become the Vegas Raiders' next head coach. And look, I'm not saying he's not taking game preparation seriously. He doesn't want to put together a master game plan, but it's just impossible to do two jobs at once. Like, you cannot be dedicating 100% of your time to prepare for this game. If you're on the phone with the Raiders, talking to Tom Brady, figuring out your coaching staff, maybe you're taking some guys from the Seattle staff with you to Vegas. It's like both of those things require full hours around the clock. So there's no way you can be preparing as much as you need to be as the coordinator. And if you're Sam Darnold, you've had this career year with Kubiak, you're a little nervous. It's like, is this guy really that dialed in? And I feel like I've seen this in the past where coordinators who have accepted a job elsewhere kind of flame out in the Super Bowl. So I went back since 2001, the record of teams with a coordinator who's leaving for a head coaching job. Now, I included coaches leaving for college head coaching gigs, and there was one instance where a Super Bowl had, a coordinator from each side leaving. So I included that. Basically, coordinators leaving for head coaching gigs, 5 and 6 in the Super Bowl. So not great. I mean, I think probably two of the most memorable meltdowns I can remember. Matt Patricia, when he was the Patriots defensive coordinator in 2017, he had accepted the Lions head coaching gig, and the Patriots got smacked around by Nick Foles in the Super Bowl. Like 41 points from the Eagles. It seemed like Patricia was checked out. And then the year prior, Kyle Shanahan, when he was the Falcons OC, he had accepted the 49ers head coaching job. And, I mean, he completely butchered it with play calling down the stretch, not running the ball, trying to get aggressive, having Matt Ryan take a sack. I mean, just allowed the Patriots to come back from 28-3. So we've seen instances where these guys a little bit checked out, one foot out the door. It's just you're not getting Clint Kubiak at his best this Sunday for the Seahawks.
Andy, I applaud the fact that you're just clawing your way through any possible stat that's out there, just trying to pull anything out of thin air to give your Patriots some sort of edge to win here. You got to give it up, man. The Patriots are just the worst football team here. Your path to where we are at right now was paved by playing the worst quarterbacks in the NFL. This is going to be a bloodbath in San Francisco. You can stop with all of your AWS next gen stats. This is absolutely going to be a man's football game, and Seattle is full of men, while the Patriots are full of little babies.
No, I've got more next gen stats, and they're presented by Kalshi. We got a number 1 seed in the Seahawks, number 2 seed with the Patriots. Some interesting stats. Since 2001, number 2 seeds versus number 1 seeds in the Super Bowl. The 2 seeds in this instance, 5-1 in those 6 games. So kind of surprising. Patriots kind of in a good spot. Why may that be? If you're the number 1 seed, you don't have to go on the road at all. So you get the bye, you're only playing home games en route to the Super Bowl. And with Patriots' case, they at least have played a road game in Denver. So they've had to play outside the comfort of their stadium at least once. Like, if you're the Seahawks, you have the luxury of playing in front of the 12s in Seattle. It's rocking, it's loud. Now you're going into enemy territory in San Francisco. That's like playing a road game.
Andy,
also,
you're reaching.
Also, since 2001, the lower seeds in the Super Bowl, so this excludes any games where teams have the same seed. So 1 versus 1 does not count. Since 2001, the lower seed 13-3 in the Super Bowl. Lower meaning shittier seed. So I don't know.
Yeah, no, Andy's right. I mean, he's pulling up all these obscure, meaningless stats that's happened in the past. This is a classic case of boomer statting. This is boomer stats all day long. You live it in the past, man. The present is here, and all of those stats are meaningless once that first snap of the ball happens.
All right, last stat that you're going to love this one. You're predicting a blowout. You're predicting the Seahawks win big. The only teams to lose by 14 or more points in the Super Bowl over the last 25 years have been the favorite. So we actually haven't seen an underdog be blown out in the Super Bowl by 2 touchdowns or more in the last 25 years.
I changed my mind. I think the Patriots are going to win.
I'm
by
just saying.
15.
Look, all I'm doing is I'm just regurgitating information.
No, what you're doing
I'm just giving you facts.
What you're doing is exactly what you said you were doing, right? It's initially you thought the Seahawks were going to win, but you've just tried to dig up so many obscure stats as to why the Patriots will win. You're just trying to convince yourself. Listen, it's a classic case of a salesperson's the easiest person to sell. Right now, you're a salesperson. You're just selling yourself. You're going into the jewelry store. You just got $100,000 in cash put into your bank account. And you're going, you know what? I don't need a watch, but I mean, it is a good investment to get a watch, and that is a rare timepiece. And, you know, the salesperson did say that they do have a discount going on. You're just convincing yourself of all of this nonsense. And listen, from an outsider's team's not in it. I see it, but it's one of those unteachable lessons. It's one of those unteachable lessons that you have to go through on your own. I'm going to let you do it. I'm going to let you get your hopes up, and I'm going to let you, and we'll reconvene next week after the Super Bowl when the Patriots get stomped, and we will check to see if Andy's wearing his 30th Patriots hat in a row or not. My guess would be it's going to be a Boston Bruins hat.
No. I'm repping the Pats, win or lose. But I have no agenda here. All I'm saying is that it seems like history is on the Patriots side here.
Exactly. See, it just keeps going. Buy the watch, Andy.
It's crazy. So, all right,